Want to land more headshots in Fortnite? Then your keyboard might be holding you back way more than you think. Seriously, building fast, editing clean, and reacting quick all start with what's under your fingers. In this video, we're checking out the best gaming keyboards for Fortnite. I've gone through a bunch and picked the top 4, each suited for different needs and budgets. You'll find all the keyboards I talk about linked down in the description, so feel free to check those out whenever. And if this helps you out, hit that like button. Maybe subscribe if you want more stuff like this. Got a question or you're stuck between 2 picks? Drop it in the comments. Let's get into it. NuFi Field 75HE, best overall. If you're looking for a keyboard that checks a lot of boxes for Fortnite, this one comes packed. It's got magnetic switches, crazy fast input speeds, and some smart little features that make it feel built for gaming. Now, what really stands out is how fast and accurate the keys are. You can adjust how far each key needs to go before it counts as a press, which helps with stuff like editing or building quicker. There's also something called rapid trigger. Basically, the key resets the second you lift your finger. Great for fast movements or double edits. It's wired only, which some people might not love, but on the flip side, that's how it gets that ultra-low input delay. The build is solid too. It's not some hollow plastic board. It feels like it could survive getting yeeted off a desk during a rage quit. Sound-wise, the magnetic switches are quiet and smooth, though some folks say they can sound kinda hollow. That depends on your setup, really. If you're serious about your Fortnite game and you want something that keeps up without feeling bulky or slow, this one's got the mix. Not cheap, but packed with features for the price. Corsair K70 Pro TKL, best overall runner-up. All right, let's talk about this keyboard that's pretty much a beast for Fortnite players who want something solid but without the full number pad taking up space. It's a 10-keyless model, which means it's smaller and easier to handle on a crowded desk or when you need quick wrist movements. What really stands out here are the switches. The main keys use these magnetic Hall effect switches that feel super crisp and responsive, like they almost jump to register your input. That's clutch when you're trying to build or edit fast in Fortnite. The arrow keys and function row use a different kind of mechanical switch, which can feel a little off compared to the main keys. So if you're picky about every key feeling the same, that might bug you a bit. The typing sound can be pretty loud too. Some people love that clickety-clack, others might find it a bit harsh. There's a cool feature called rapid trigger that lets you adjust how sensitive the keys are. This helps get your reactions faster without pressing keys too hard. Plus, it's got an 8,000 Hz polling rate, meaning the keyboard talks to your PC super quickly. For serious Fortnite players who want every millisecond counted, that's a nice perk. The wrist rest is magnetic and actually pretty comfy, which is a nice touch since gaming sessions can get long. Customizing the RGB lighting is easy with Corsair's software, though some find it a bit overwhelming. Also, the switches aren't hot swappable, so fixing broken keys isn't exactly simple. Still, this board feels like a strong runner-up for anyone wanting a solid, reliable keyboard that keeps up with fast gameplay. SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL Gen 3, best for competitive play and build quality. If you're after a keyboard that really steps up your game, especially in Fortnite or any fast shooter, this one might catch your eye. It's a mechanical keyboard with some serious tech. The keys let you adjust how far you press before they register. So, if you want lightning-fast reactions or prefer a bit more travel for comfort, you can dial it in exactly how you like. The build feels solid thanks to a metal faceplate and thick PBT keycaps, which don't get all shiny and worn out after hours of gaming. Plus, it comes with a magnetic wrist rest, which is a nice touch if your hands need some extra support during those long sessions. The cable is braided and detachable, so it's easy to pack up or swap out if needed. One cool thing is the little OLED screen up top. You can use it to tweak settings, control media, or even show custom images. The volume wheel is also really handy for quick sound adjustments without leaving your game. If I had to nitpick, some folks say the wrist rest isn't the most comfortable, and the keyboard might move a bit on your desk when you're really smashing those keys. But with super low latency and super responsive switches, this keyboard is definitely made for people who want every millisecond of performance. SteelSeries Apex 3 TKL, best budget pick. If you're looking for a budget-friendly option that still gets the job done, this keyboard is a great pick. It's smaller without the number pad, which means more room for your mouse. Always a plus when you're building or aiming fast in Fortnite. The keys aren't mechanical like some other boards, but they use rubber dome switches, SteelSeries calls Whisper Quiet. So, you get a pretty silent typing experience without that loud clickety-clack. Perfect if you don't want to annoy anyone around you. The feel is a bit mushy, and the keys have a longer travel distance before they register, which some might find a little slow for super fast gaming. But it actually helps prevent accidental key presses, so it can improve your accuracy in a way. Plus, the keyboard is rated to resist dust and spills, which is nice if you're prone to knocking over drinks during intense matches. Been there, right? There are dedicated media keys and a volume wheel, which is handy for quick adjustments. The RGB lighting is customizable in 8 zones, not per key, but it still looks pretty cool. Just keep in mind, the cable isn't detachable, and there's no wrist rest, so if you game for hours, that might be something to think about. This board isn't made for the absolute fastest reflexes, but it's a great pick if you want solid features without breaking the bank. That's a quick look at some keyboards that could really up your Fortnite setup. Whether you want something budget-friendly, a solid all-rounder, or a keyboard built for serious competitive play, there's something here for you. If any of these caught your eye, check the links in the description to learn more or grab one. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more gear reviews. Got a favorite keyboard or want to suggest one we didn't cover? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And hey, feel free to check out some of our other videos while you're here. Thanks for watching.